Tim, tell me what we're doing.
So you're gonna teach me your subject, and I'm gonna teach you my subject.
Yes. So here's the one that he picked out. He said it was just because it was the one that he saw. It's the texture paper where it's just practice boxes, and we're gonna do the petal. Let's go. What's gonna happen is I'm just gonna explain it to him, not helping him. I'm gonna explain it to him the way I explain it in my pre-recorded class. So we'll see. Now I will say, if it turns out horribly, it's not going to turn out horribly, but I do show the kids how to draw it as well. So it's like a video of my face explaining what to do, and then also my hands drawing it. So you may be at a slight disadvantage. But fantastic. I blew it up. I made it much bigger for him. So you're going to do the petal. Okay. So just me using my words. I'm like nervous for you. Start at the upper right-hand corner and draw a curved line going all the way down to the bottom left-hand corner. Beautiful. That's good. Now I want you to do the same thing, but have the curve going the opposite way. Kind of underneath. There you go.
So how do kids do with like those instructions? Like, are they able to figure all that out?
Because I say it just like that, and then they are also watching me at the same time doing the motion. Kind of like how I did that with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids need both. Okay, so I would like you to make 3 more of those upper curved lines. There you go. I was gonna actually add more explanation, but he got it. So that was good.
I don't know how else you would interpret that.
Yeah, but sometimes kids need more explanation than that. Do the same thing, but with the bottom curve. Now, I love your math brain because they're all, and we'll show you at the end, they're all like perfectly spread apart. Like there's no variation because he's like, no, they have to have the same space in between, right?
That just made sense.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now you need to imagine this as a petal. Right, so it's almost like we have a zoomed in picture of the petal. Look how good it looks so far. Now this is something that they would have already practiced in my class, but I need you to lightly shade in the top right hand corner. Now have you practiced shading before?
No.
Oh, that's it. You got it. You kind of like go back and forth lightly. Yeah. It looks so good. Now you can do that, like keep going.
And like all the way across?
Mm-hmm. And that's where like seeing it would be helpful. This is the one he's doing. And the reason I start off with these little boxes for each week is because they learn the different pieces. So we have like a smooth texture, leaf texture, wood texture, bark, petal, grass. We have all these different ones because then we later at the very last project of each week, we combine it all together. And so they're learning all these skills. Do the same exact thing, but the bottom left-hand corner.
Does it have to go all the way to the end?
It's actually whatever you would like it to be, which I know is not fun for a math brain. It's very liberating for an artist when you hear that.
Yeah, it kind of freaks me out.
Kind of decide how much light you want to have on your petal, because this middle part right here is the light, and what you're darkening right now is you're adding the curves to the petal.
Okay. See, I don't.
Do you have questions?
I can't picture light. I don't.
You can look at this one too. So this is where the light's hitting the petal.
Okay, well I see light in yours, but mine just...
No, it looks good.
Okay.
Because we haven't done the blending step. Okay, so now you're going to take your finger, and this is what I tell the kids in the class. This is actually an artist's tool. And you're going to smudge this way. Pull everything. Is that fun? Yeah, there you go. And so your idea is you're pulling it into the light spot. Pull it in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yep, and the harder you rub, the darker it gets. Oh, it's looking so good. Yay. Okay, and so now what I would say is look at your project. They would have an example of mine on there, and then you say, okay.
I'm erasing the smudge off my finger.
Oh my gosh. No, the whole point is an artist has messy hands.
No, I don't like that though.
Yeah. Okay, so look at your petal. Does it look like a petal to you? Does mine look like a petal to you? Okay, so that's so what what you are looking for, and I don't want to tell you what to do because in the pre-recorded class I'm not there, but I want you to think, is the light spot light enough? Go ahead and answer that to yourself.
No.
Okay, so take your eraser and just kind of go through the middle and erase some of that smudge. Because what happens is sometimes you get a little smudge happy because it's fun, and you end up bringing the pencil lines into it too much. Yep, now go through each one. So these are the things I'm kind of having to ask the kids to prompt them, and not all of them may have done that, but I kind of go through and make sure that they're thinking for themselves. Because that's part of art, you know, kind of think it for yourself. And just be aware that every time you go like that, you're smudging the pencil. Which is fine. Okay. Oh, it's looking so good. Now, are the dark shadows dark enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Now, go back through, and this is the final thing. You're going to take your pencil, and from the upper right-hand corner and the bottom left-hand corner, just add little lines. Kind of like this. And that would be showing them. You kind of like do flicks. Yeah, like that. Yep, and that adds the texture. It kind of looks like you could almost feel the petal. You're actually adding the veins of the petal in there. And this is probably where I would monologue in my class about why petals have veins. Do you guys know why petals have veins? Do you know why petals have veins?
Of course not.
It's because that's how the water and the nutrients get up through the stem into the petals.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready to show everyone your creation?
Okay.
I always tell them to be very proud of it.
So this is what I
He
have.
made it! Here. Okay, so here's his. It's probably not going to focus, but it's fine. And then here's mine. You did so good! Thank you.